Round count, fast in our flash. Two titans collide, who's taking the cash? Then gunners at the Emirates ready to fight, but United's rolling in with that red devil mic. We're the holders, starting in the bag. Looking for a 14, let's plant the flag. A monster magician, he's opening the show. Bruno's the general, making the game flow. Arsenal beware, United's on the rise. Gonna paint the Emirates red, no surprise. 2-1 prediction, goals in the air. Emma and Bruno, the duo to scare. Drop your predictions, join the vibe. From United Public Square, where legends unite. Jah Jerry reppin', let's own the night. Ardent shaky after Newcastle sting. Now United's coming, let the drama begin. Max Weezy's running, Ugard is the wall. Gunners won't break through, we're standing tall. History's calling, two giants collide. Most FA Cups ever, pride on the line. This ain't just a game, it's a battle of kings. United's taking over, let the anthem ring. Arsenal beware, United's on the rise. Gonna paint the Emirates red, no surprise. 2-1 prediction, goals in the air. Emma and Bruno, the duo to scare.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jah Jerry. Welcome to United Public Square. You know what time it is, y'all. It is happening again, and it's happening live right here. It's the third round of the FA Cup. And you know what? We have a banger. We are playing against Arsenal, right? We are going to the Emirates and we are playing against Arsenal. So it's Arsenal versus Manchester United at the Emirates, and I'm here, your boy Jah Jerry, bringing you the predictions. You know what time it is here on United Public Square. We are the best on YouTube with the packaged prediction and the mad rap song. So as you already witnessed from the intro song, I've already locked in my predictions and everything. You know what time it is. I'm gonna go through it once again, but in case you missed the intro, I'm gonna go through it once again. So in any case, thank you for your time as always. Please hit that like and subscribe button, comments with your predictions and all that. And let's start this banner going. So yeah, Arteta already has been running his mouth, right? And he's complaining about the soccer ball. He be like, yo, this ball is not, it feels different. It hits different and all that. And I'm like, yo, what are you saying, Arteta? Are you saying that the ball is too spicy? Is it a situation of a Bukayo Saka, Nando, Peri sauce or what? It's too spicy for Arsenal players already? We haven't played the game and you're already complaining about soccer balls and all. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. And like I always say, Manchester United, we have not really earned the right to banner. But when it comes to a big game like this, we are going to show chest, and we have about 8,000 fans strong in the Emirates, at the Emirates, right? So we are going to have 8,000 fans in there. So guess what? United is going to back the red, and we are going to back our boys, far and near, on digital, on all stream, everywhere. We are going to be backing Manchester United, and we are coming out strong and saying that we back in the red. Even though we do not have the right, or we haven't earned the right to banner Arsenal, we still can, hope and dream and wish for the best. We all know what happens with 1 week training. We trained for 1 week. We played Liverpool, and it was hitting different. It hits different, y'all. Like, I'm seeing things that I haven't seen from these players before. They're putting so much work rate and all that. And lo and behold, we got a 2-2 draw at Anfield. So I think we can repeat something similar here. But the catch is that with this game, there should be a winner. It's not going to settle. A draw is not going to settle it. So you either win it in the regulation time, or you're going to win it in penalties. And in penalties, it's anyone's game. So I'm not really hoping to go extra mile with penalties and all that. Keep a lot of pressure on the boys and anything like that. But you know, when it goes to a penalty, it's a 50-50, y'all. Anyone can win that thing. So I'm just really going to say that we are going to dig in, and the coach already has said that he's had another extended 1 full week of training again before this Arsenal game. So you know the guys are locked and loaded. They are focused. They have been drilled. They know the positions they have to be taking on and off the ball and all that. So hey, bring it on, Arsenal. We are coming to the Emirates and we are going to give it a fight. You know, all I'm expecting is a performance, right? Even if we lose this game, I really want to see the performance. I want to see the boys performing in this game. That's all I'm asking for. So even if we are gonna lose this game, we have to go out fighting and swinging and slinging, you know. So, but hey, I'm really cautiously optimistic for this game, and I think that United can get a result. But hey, hold tight, and let's when we get to the my predictions, you're gonna see it. But in any case, I just wanted to jump on here real quick, you know, make some bold predictions. It's not audacious, it's not delusional, it's you know practical and all that. So when it comes to Arsenal, you know, we've played them the most in the FA Cup too, and we've played them about 15 times, right? This is gonna be the 16th meeting in the FA Cup. And did you also know that this is the very first time we are playing them in the third round? We haven't played them this early in the competition. So this is really, really going to be toasty and it's gonna be fiery out there. It's still fireworks in January. Who could have imagined, right? But we are ready. We are going to be given any excuses of the soccer ball, but we have to put in a shift in every tackle, in every hustle out there. We have to, you know, show up. Second balls, whatnot. We have to be there. And we know, right? We know Stoke City FC, should I say, or Arsenal. That is the that is the corner kick FC, or you know, set pieces FC, whatever you try to call them. I am not going to go too much on the limb to say that they do not have what it takes, right? They do have what it takes. They play the game. Sometimes they are not so fluid this season as they were last 2 seasons, but it is Arsenal and it's at the Emirates. We haven't really won a game there in since time. So it's not going to be me coming on here and saying we are gonna be it's gonna be a walk in the park for us. I know it's gonna be a very, very, very good game. It's gonna be a tough one for Manchester United. So let's get in there. And yeah, so as usual, a lot of Manchester United fans have been talking. Some are on the extreme with chest saying that we are going to win this game convincingly, right? And some are saying we have to be cautious. It is Arsenal. We have to probably be very cautious. And they are saying we are probably going to lose. We are going to probably play a very good game, but at the end, we are going to lose. That's what some fans are saying, right? And there's some fans also in between the extremes of we losing and we winning convincingly. So that you know, it's not a monolith. So we have a lot of people with divergent opinions, and that's what's up with Manchester United. Everyone is entitled to their opinions and all that. So I just sampled two opinions this time. One from Flex on the United View, and then one from Webby and O'Neill. So I'm going to jump into what they were saying right now for you, and we can just take a chill pill, listen to them, and then we are going to react to it. All right. So where are you now? Okay, let's go.
Now I feel like I'm not coming out here with chest saying we're going to move to you, but I'm looking at it going, I'm not as fearful. I'm not as fearful. That doesn't mean you can't win the game.
Yeah.
But I'm saying with you in this moment, if Man United believe enough, and that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, it's about the application. If we believe enough,
Believe.
a whole nother week, I don't want to see any excuses from ourselves to drop our level where there doesn't seem like there's belief. There's not an area of intensity about the place. I understand we've got discrepancies with how we attack. We haven't got certain components that we need.
So you go
Transfer window
for this game.
What do you mean? We only got one strength, brother.
We only
What
got
do you
one
mean that we're
strand,
going
y'all.
full What, you think I've got
Flex.
the option to just think
bringing a. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
bro.
Have you not got
The only
some
change
players that need to get some minutes or
Listen, bro, there's been a whole week to prep for the game. We've come out of that period
A
where
week of
Ruben
prep,
Amorim
I
was
said
right,
that.
It's a game every 3 days, this, that, and the other. We had a week to prepare for Liverpool. We've got a week to prepare for this.
something? Yeah.
All right, well, let's look in the predictions because
Hey,
1-1.
and then we get into extra time. I'm going mad because I just know
Cecil
the
is
game's just gonna
going
get me
mad, he
mad.
says.
My blood, yeah, it's gonna be stressed. 1-1 extra time. We either I can't believe I'm saying we either scumbag a goal to make it probably a set piece.
Confidence.
It's on the
Oh,
floor
look
right
at
now,
this, Look
Flex.
at this.
To make it 2-1, or it
Yeah.
could go to penalties.
It could. I'm still. Do you know what it is? I just want to, because I've had so much pain this season. I don't want to jump ahead of myself.
Pain. The pain is
go-
I
real,
don't want to
Flex.
go overboard, and it's one game against Liverpool, which is why I think we'll give you a really good game.
Yeah.
I just think we'll fall just short.
You're
You know?
smart. You're a smart.
I
United
ju- that's
fan.
just
You're
how I
you're
feel.
well.
That's
You're
honestly
very
how I
well
feel.
balanced United.
Yeah,
fan.
and listen,
Because-
these lot at home might be saying, "No, Flex, you saw the thing at Brighton. They look how bad they was. You know, Newcastle did. We're gonna go, and that's fine. Anyway, everyone can think what they need to think. I just don't want to lie anymore. We've been so low that I've just been saying the truth of how I really feel
Yeah,
about games.
that's how I'm
Not
at right now.
my head's saying this, but my heart's
No,
no.
I'm not. None of that.
I feel like we'll give you a really good game, but I think we'll get undone just about in the end, like a 2-1 loss.
Yeah.
All right, so there we have it. Flex talking over there to Cecil of AFTV, and Flex is trying to be smart out there, right? I think Flex is trying to, temper down expectations, and then when we do win, then he's gonna come up with a big cooking for Robbie and AFTV crew. So I think Flex is just trying to be cautiously optimistic. I mean, which is fair. I think Flex did the same thing when we played Liverpool. He said we was gonna lose, right? And then when we drew the game, he was cooking AGT like that. So he's doing the same thing right here. He's saying we are going to be losing the game. But Cecil also said it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. We play the game, and then in extra time, Arsenal is gonna come back with some, scumbaggery to win the game 2-1. So that's what they were saying over there. Cecil is saying Arsenal is gonna win 2-1, and Flex is also saying that Manchester United loses this game by 2-1. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. The game is just less than 24 hours away, so we'll see what happens there. So that was Flex and Cecil over there. Let's also check out what Webby and O'Neill were saying.
They've got the mentality now. Martinez mentioned it, but I look at this game and I say to myself, can we defend the FA Cup? It's Arsenal away, very tough task for the first game. But I also look at it, this is an Arsenal side, okay? They're not the Arsenal, as far as I'm concerned, of last season and the season before. I look at them and it's a more possession-based football team. That's what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you this, I've seen some Arsenal fans and they are up in arms about what's going on. Boring football.
Arsenal fans
That's
up
what
in
they're
arms, yeah.
calling it. Arteta out, you name it. the
Arteta
lot.
out?
They're going through
Whoa,
their
this is
crisis
wild.
now. Not a bad time to play him, to be honest with you. Especially after the Liverpool game. We've got the mentality, we've got the commitment. That's what Martinez is saying, that these players have got.
You talk about commitment. I want a commitment from you on the scoreline. Who's going to win?
Well, I think United are going to win. Listen, I'm not like writing the game off saying, oh,
United
I'm
gonna
happy if
win,
we
yeah?
win, or I'm happy if we lose. No. I'm expecting United to go there. I've looked at Arsenal, what's going on. I think we've got a great chance. I've been looking at their games, and I don't see any different the way they're playing than when we played them at the Emirates and got beat 2-0. They are using their muscle to get them out of a sticky situation in games because they're not firing. You've got to remember, Saka's not playing it, and he'll be out for a while. And that seems to have thrown them off more than what's been going on out there. They've not been able to deal with it, to deal with the pressure, the goal scorer. They haven't got goal scorer. They're all complaining. I believe they're there to be had, and that's why I want a rip-roaring game where they go at them. where they shouldn't worry. I want them three centre forwards pushing up more than what we normally do. I want the pressure on them. I think they can crack. I think if you go 10, 15 minutes, that crowd at the Emirates, they always go quiet. They sit there when they don't see it going well for them. And that's what's been going on. So me, I'm going for a win. I want to win. I expect to win. Okay. And I think it'll be 2-1.
2-1. Do you know what? I'm going with that.
So there we have it, y'all. Webby and O'Neill, they are saying that we are going for a 2-1, and it's gonna be emphatic, and it's gonna be like we winning decisively, right? 2-1 is fine margins, if you ask me. It's not like a convincing, shellacking of Arsenal. But I am also kind of on the side of we winning this game. But again, I'm not coming with so much chest like they were doing over there right now. I am saying be cautious, be optimistic, stay focused, stay in the game like we did at Anfield Liverpool. Then we probably have a chance, nicking the game by 2-1 like that. So that's the glimmer of hope I'm coming with. We saw what 1 week of training could do for us against Liverpool. I hope we can repeat that again tomorrow with Arsenal. I mean, it's gonna be very, very heavy game. The players have trained for a week. We hope to see what really is gonna pop tomorrow. So I'm really wishing all the players, the best of luck, especially Ahmad Diallo, Ahmad the magician, y'all. You know what time it is? He put pen to paper. He signed an extended contract, 2030, baby. This is what time it is. Ahmad have extended his contract, and he so much deserved it. So I am so happy that Ahmad has extended his contract. The next in line is Kobe Manu. I'm hearing noises, like we are hearing noises, right? Like Javi always says on stream, but we are hearing noises that Chelsea is even interested in Kobe and all that. And Kobe is really kind of like he needs to extend, but we do not have to worry about him right now, even though there's like two years on his contract with an extension of a year. Like 3 years is when, all the chips fall. But we can tie him down really quickly. And he's like on 20 bucks, like 20,000 pounds a month, which is like peanuts considering what he's doing. He's one of our talented players. And Amorim has mentioned that he would love to keep him at the club. Especially, he said, I want to keep my talented players. So, I mean, that goes for Garnacho if he stays in line with all attitudinal problems and challenges he's currently going through. And Garnacho, of course, will probably also extend. And Kobe Manu also going to sign to the club. So we have these three youngsters, and that will be really a generational talent right there. These three players that we have. And hopefully if Højlund can also turn the corner, then we know that we are really cooking, right? So that's about, team morale, team dynamics and whatnot. And I just want to go through again what the predictions is gonna be. But before then, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about the key battles you're gonna see on the field? For me, it's going to be Højlund against Gabriel. And I've always mentioned many time and again, I've said that Højlund needs to be composed. Do not be wrestling these defenders, right? Because wrestling, it gets you nowhere. You lose focus and the ball drifts from you and all that. You have to play, with the high soccer IQ, play in the pockets, do the running behind and all that. But if you try wrestling Gabriel, I don't know how it's gonna end up, tomorrow. But I'm wishing my friend from Denmark, but I'm got him in Van. Chena, you gotta step it up, y'all, so that you play tomorrow like that Danish, monster that you are. Play with a high IQ, and then hopefully we can come out, nicking a goal with stuff going on with you and Ahmad, of course, with Bruno being the distributor. Like we all know Bruno can do. He has some key passes. And Bruno has really contributed a lot in goal involvement for Manchester United this season, even last season, and all that. So his leadership is gonna be very, very key in tomorrow's game. Again, like he was the man of the match in the game against Liverpool. So with Arsenal, I hope that he's gonna repeat that performance, because most of us has been on Bruno's back and we're like, yo, you go missing in big games and whatnot. But he's proved us wrong. He's not really proved us wrong, right? Because the sample size is only one game. That was last week's game. So as long as he keeps repeating and improving on those key performances, then we will say that Bruno has arrived. But for now, I'm going to say, Bruno, if you can repeat the same time you did last week at Liverpool Anfield, then we can be cooking something, right? So that's one of the key battles. And then it's also going to be on their end, it's going to be Jesus, or Jesus as we call him. So Jesus against Maguire tomorrow is also going to be another thing we have to be looking out for. I know that Jesus has come into form in the last couple of games. He's scored like a couple of goals already. Like he's almost nearing double digits in like 3-4 games. So he is in form. So Maguire, and then of course Jesus is also gonna be something we have to be looking out for, right? But in any case, by and there, that's my final, that's my final watch or my final alert, right? Yesterday in the press conference, Amar mentioned that Bayender is going to start. He mentioned that I'm playing my strongest team, but Bayender is going to start. That was like a bit confusing because we know that our strongest team doesn't start Bayender, but probably he wants to do a rotation in this game. We know what happened against Spurs when Bayender was in goal. We know that he conceded a corner to goal, and Onana also conceded a corner to go. So it's not like Onana was better than him in this respect, but both of them were like, shaky and all that. And most people were saying that that was their very last game that Bayende was playing for the club, but the coach thinks otherwise. So we are going to see Bayende again tomorrow in post. And I just want to say that I'm wishing him well. I hope that no shenanigans is going to happen again that is going to call his place in the team in question. I just wish him the best. At the end of the day, we are all Manchester United fans and we want to wish our players well. So I'm hoping that the defenders are going to help Bayende out. That is what the leadership that Amarim is talking about, right? We need leaders on the field. If you have a weakness in there, we need those leaders to stand up to shield those weaknesses so that it cannot be exploited further. So I'm hoping that for tomorrow, Bayende gets the support from the back three. That's all I'm going to say. So finally, I'm just going to jump into the predictions. I cannot wait for this game tomorrow. My prediction, it's a humble prediction. It's not going to be like wild, but I'm still predicting that Manchester United is going to win 2-1 at the Emirates tomorrow. The last game we played, we lost 2-0 there, right? But it was because of set pieces FC. It's not because they outplayed us or nothing like that. It's just because of the set pieces. So if we can keep our set pieces and our defending in check for tomorrow, then we can rule out set pieces FC coming to town with all that chest. So we can nick 2 goals and then we can defend pretty well. Then it's gonna be a 2-1 for us. And my first scorer that I predicted also is going to be Ahmad the magician, Ahmad Diallo the magician, as I call him, right? He's gonna be the one scoring the first goal for Manchester United. That's my prediction. Anyway, that's what I believe. So it could happen, it could not happen. But for me, I think Ahmad is gonna be there, the one scoring the goal, our first goal. And our man of the match, I also predicted that Bruno Fernandes is going to be the man of the match, as I predict. So for tomorrow, Bruno, please show up and put all the doubters to shame. If you can do that tomorrow, you are my man of the match. So there you have it, guys. We are winning by 2-1. Ahmad with the first score, and then Bruno is going to be the man of the match. So that is my prediction for tomorrow. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see if even United have other plans that they're even wanting to score more than 2. Hey, I'm all for it. I'd rather, have the prediction wrong when we score more goals than, not having it, having it the other way around. I've predicted like before the Liverpool game, all my 4 predictions were Manchester United losing. So I was a bit skeptical, predicting something for their Liverpool game, but I predicted a 1-1, and then it ended up being 2-2. So that's where the state of my prediction lie right now. So in any case, guys, this is a short one. We will be live tomorrow. We will be, live on the game day hangout. We will be here with you. We are not hiding. We are Manchester United fans, so we are going to be back in the Reds tomorrow. So you know what time it is. Hit that like button, subscribe, put in your comments for your predictions and all that. Let me know what you think about my lineup. Let me know what you think about the first goal scorer. And of course, let me know who you think is going to be the man of the match. If you have different ideas, just put them in the comments. And I'll see you tomorrow when we do the game day hangout. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Peace. One time. Peace.